Never trust that uncle again. The day it all changed for Chisom began like any other bright morning in Enugu. If anyone had asked her, she would have said Uncle Tosin was the best uncle in the world. The kind who brought chin-chin and puff-puff after work, told the funniest stories, and always knew how to make her laugh until her sides hurt. He was her father's younger brother, and when money became tight for him, Chisom's dad, Mr. Ifoni, had welcomed him into their home without a second thought. Family takes care of family, they always said. At first, everything was fine. Chisom, 11 years old, had two younger siblings, Ada, 9, and Ebuka, 7. Their mother, Mama Chisom, was a no-nonsense woman who loved her children deeply but was always busy with work. After school, the kids would do their homework, play, and sometimes fall asleep before their parents returned. Uncle Tosin was always there to keep them company. Then things began to change, slowly. One afternoon, they came back from school, finished their homework, and Ada and Ebuka fell asleep. Chisom needed money to buy soap to wash the plates. She knocked on Uncle Tosin's door. "Come in," he said. He was lying on the bed, scrolling on his phone. "Come closer and tell me what you want," he said. When she stepped nearer, he held her hand, teased her, and then gave her the money. It felt strange, but she said nothing. On another day, her siblings were outside playing, and she was alone inside. Uncle Tosin called her into his room. "Sit here and wait for me, I want to show you something." He spoke like it was nothing unusual. But he began acting in ways that made her uneasy, telling her it was not wrong and she should be comfortable around him. It happened like this 3-4 times. Each time, he tried to make it seem normal. He would chat, give her small gifts, or ask her why she was acting cold toward him. When she started avoiding him, he became unfriendly, sometimes reporting her to her parents. Her parents dismissed it, thinking she was being stubborn, and even told him to help discipline her. One Saturday, her parents went for a wedding. Ada and Ebuka insisted on going along, leaving Chisom at home. Later that day, there was a knock on the door. It was Uncle Tosin. He went straight to the toilet, came out wearing shorts, and walked into her room. "Why are you scared of me? Why are you acting cold?" he asked, stepping closer. "Always be free around me." He sat on her bed and started telling stories, but then began touching her in ways that made her heart race with fear. She remembered her mother's words, "Never let anyone touch you in a way that feels wrong." She wanted to leave, but his words held her still. It kept happening even when her mom was at home. He would find ways to corner her. When she resisted, he threatened, "I will tell your mom, and she will beat you." She believed him. Mama was strict, and she feared her mother wouldn't believe her. Then came the day that changed everything. Ada and Ebuka were outside playing, and Mama Chisom had stepped out briefly. Uncle Tosin came into Chisom's room again, trying to force her to do what he wanted. She struggled, but at that very moment, the door burst open. Her mother stood there. She froze, her eyes widening. "What is happening?" she shouted at Uncle Tosin. "I will not leave you today. No wonder my child has been acting different, you." Uncle Tosin began begging. "I didn't mean it, it was the devil," he said. Mama Chisom wasted no time. She called her husband. Mr. Ifoni rushed home, shocked and hurt. He could barely speak. Then he said in a low, firm voice, "Call the police." Officers arrived quickly, and Uncle Tosin was arrested. That night, Chisom stayed in her room, shaken. Her mother came in, sat beside her, and took her hands. "My child, I am so sorry. I never paid attention when you tried to talk to me. I was too busy with work to notice something was wrong." Her father's voice joined softly, "We believed my brother over you. We were wrong. Forgive us. From now on, speak up. Don't let anyone take advantage of you." Her parents left the room heavy with shame, knowing they had failed to protect her when she needed them most. Moral lessons. Parents must pay attention when their child's mood, tone, or behavior changes. Never leave children alone for long periods with adults, even trusted family members. Teach children about safe boundaries and encourage them to speak up. Balance being strict with being approachable so your child feels safe to talk. Trust is important, but safety comes first, always. Don't forget to subscribe to Real-Time Stories. Give this video a thumbs up if you learnt one or two from this story. Share to your friends who need to watch this or be aware of real-time happenings. Leave a comment on what you learnt and if you have a story or an experience you want to share, so we can help you create awareness for others to learn. See you in the next video.